What's up, family? Welcome to the Mental Game Podcast, man. As y'all see, I got my boy Dying in here. We was trying to get Sam in here. I guess he fell asleep or something. Can you hear me?
Yep.
What's going on, dude? You all right?
Coolin', man. How you doing today?
I could be better. I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? We had to work earlier today. You know, somebody had to work. No, man. I want to start this. We talking about today's topic is and the title of this podcast is loyalty in capital letters. You know, holding it down while holding it down in every season. We also celebrate all month long. We also celebrate Men's Health Month. You know what I'm saying? The month of June is Men's Health Month, and I got a statement that I want to put out there. Like I'm gonna do like a series of statements every episode this month. So that's hopefully we do four podcasts. I get 4 statements, but I just want to say to all the fellas out there during Men's Health Month, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a woman, don't forget that you still matter. You know what I'm saying? Your passions, your hobbies, your joy, all that still counts. Don't lose yourself trying to become who she wants you to be if it means stepping away from who you really are. Keep doing the things you love, and if you feel like you lost, like if you feel like you lost that spark, take the time to find something that you enjoy. Not her. You know what I'm saying? Not something she enjoys, but you. You know what I'm saying? Not your boys, but you. You know what I'm saying? Something you enjoy. I know a lot of people look at that as being selfish, but it's not selfish. It's self-care in a sense. I mean, at the end, it's something you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Your mental health depends on you having your own lane, your own space, and your own peace. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody, like, we got songs out here nowadays that talk about, being somebody else's peace. You know what I'm saying? We need to learn how to be our own peace. And also in that, man, know that, you know what I'm saying, if you got a good partner, if you got a good person on your team, you know what I'm saying, they not gonna do nothing but support that. And if she doesn't, he doesn't, for men out there that swing that way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that's a whole nother conversation. But trust me, man. But trust me, fellas out there, you know what I'm saying? Trust me. The moment you stop living for yourself, your mental health takes a hit. You know what I'm saying? And we all about mental health over here at Mental Game. So this is your reminder, men. Keep doing what makes you feel alive. You know what I'm saying? Because you matter too. We all matter too. Happy Men's Health Month. But we're gonna go ahead and get this episode started. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with all right there?
What's up, what?
What's up with all the waters right there?
Man. I just it's kinda like, I guess you could say it's kinda like how I got into podcasts, and I said I used to watch Tony Baker. And he used to always talk about why it's good to drink water. You know what I'm saying? Without water, there's no us, there's no you. So I guess it's kind of like a nod to him. You know what I'm saying? He made kind of inspired me to get into the podcast game. So
Shout out.
shout out to Tony Baker, man. So I guess that's why I got all this water over here. At least people know I'm drinking my water. I ain't out here ashy. You know what I'm saying? I know I got my knees out on camera. I ain't ashy because I be drinking my water. So, man, but loyalty, man, holding it down in every season, man. What that mean to you, though, Don?
Man, it's scarce. That's what it is. Shit. You barely get it these days.
Not for real. That is a fact, man. That is a fact.
Can't expect it. You can't have high expectations about it.
No, you can't, bro. You can't, because like it's real scarce, but everybody wants it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like gold nowadays. Everybody want it.
That's the bad part.
Everybody want loyalty, man, but nobody's willing to willing to show it. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing physical you can give. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's something you gotta show. You gotta show me. Like how do you define loyalty?
Somebody that's gonna be there for you, who gonna have your back, who got your best interests. That's
Not for real. Yeah, loyalty to me, man, is just it almost go hand in hand with integrity. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Doing the right things with nobody watching. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's what loyalty is to me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not there, I'm not in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's loyalty to me. You got my best interest. Like you said, you got my best interest even when my back is turned. That's loyalty. And loyalty is such a rare thing nowadays. Like have you ever I'm going off my little questions. Like have you ever stayed loyal to someone that hurt you?
nah. Once you show me who you are, that's a wrap.
That's man, look, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I used to be like that. Probably kind of still like that. Really nowadays, I'm kind of like I'm not gonna say I'm like naive, but I'm at the point now. I like to let things play out. You know what I'm saying, to see how far a certain individual is gonna take it. You know what I'm saying. So that's what I guess that's what I do now. You know what I'm saying. I play the fool, the fool that's trying to fool me.
Yeah,
If that make any sense. You know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Uh, do you feel like men feel pressure to stay loyal even when they struggling inside?
yeah. A lot of men do.
I feel like that's a big thing, dude. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, we tend to like. I mean, not just women, just our families in general. I know that's for a fact for us, cause we just don't want to let people down. We don't want to, you know, what I'm saying we carry our families on our back. You know what I'm saying? So, who's been your most loyal support system? Like when it absolutely. Shout out to Crystal.
Shout out to
Crystal been holding it. Crystal been holding it down.
yeah.
Yeah, I could say for me, you know what I'm saying, because like my family.
My corner though.
You
She,
said what?
I got a couple people in my corner though. She my number one, but I got my brother, I got my sister,
Hmm.
got I got a lot of family members that are cut for me. Like for real, for real.
That's and I'm pretty sure you take care of them too.
I gotta
You know
say
what I'm
this.
saying?
I
Yeah.
gotta say real shit.
Look, he said it, Crystal. He said it. I'm set up the same way, dude. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm the baby boy on my mama's side. I'm the only boy on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? I do got my various brothers, that I call brother. I'm not, and I've been blessed. I can say this, dude. I've been blessed to come into contact with some very good people, man. Like, some like real stand up. Like, it's always the stand up motherfuckers that stay. You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed to have people in my life and come into contact with people in my life that kind of align with my vision that I got for my life because they all trying to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And all the other people they kind of just fall off, you know, along the way. As I keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't meant to be around, they just fall off. But for the most part, everybody that's solid kind of sticks around. You know what I'm saying? So, um,
What you need these days.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and yeah, I kind of got it's like an automatic filter. You know what I'm saying? Like people just people come. Like I always tell my daughter the same thing. People come and go, and I had to teach my daughter like a lesson in loyalty because she just got into a bit. I mean, it's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? She was being bullied in school, and she got to a point where she had she kind of just snapped because the bullies wouldn't stop messing with her. So I had to give her, and the bully actually turns out, they was like former friends of hers,
Yeah.
and I had to give her a lesson in loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this word has been the reason I wanted to talk about loyalty today, and we're gonna get to it is because it's just being thrown around. But I had to teach my daughter. I told her this statement. I said, "Look, I understand. You know what I'm saying? you're young, you're getting into high school, you got all these friends, but I just want you to remember one thing. You know what I'm saying? If you being loyal to somebody, make sure they being loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I said, I only got a handful of friends that I still talk to from high school. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like, you feel like you got all these friends in high school, you got all these people that pass you up and talk to you and so happy to see you and this, that, and other. I said, man, I guarantee you, only less than half of them people is gonna still be around after you graduate. You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky.
If for real.
Yeah, so, I had to just tell her, like, just friends are gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? The real friends they just gonna stick around. And that's what you're gonna have to take notice of. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take notice of the ones that stick around. Don't even worry about don't even worry about the ones that come and go. And sure enough, with these situations, because her bullies, at one point in time was actually her friends. And you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that came about, because I kind of told her, like, look, I understand, you know, you feel like some type of affinity with these friends, you know what I'm saying? But like I hate to tell you, they might not always be there. You feel
Yeah.
me? So, sometimes it's hard to tell your child that, you know what I'm saying? Because you want them to live out all their dreams and stuff like that. You want that for them, but it's not always gonna be like that. And that's kind of the tough thing. You want to give them the world and give them everything, tell them every wish they got gonna come true, but it's not like that. Unfortunate. But nah, but I wanted to talk about loyalty, man, because I mean this word is being thrown. It's being used very, 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 very loosely, man. Like,
It don't carry weight no more.
nah, it it and the way people use it, it just makes no sense. You got people that's like, uh, man, we got like, I just go ahead and say it. We got a new boss at my job. You know what I'm saying? And we had a safety meeting, and the question was asked, why people leaving. You know what I'm saying? Now let me roll out this statement. I ain't talking about what we do. I'm just talking about what happens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying what we do for a living or anything like that. I'm not even gonna mention it. I ain't even gonna bring up no names. But we got a new boss. Um, and the question was thrown out. Hey, why are people leaving? And I wish Sam was on the episode, because he the one that stirred the fucking pot, instigating ass motherfucker. But
It had to be talked about.
it had to be talked about. A whole bunch of excuses was brought up. Loyalty. I mean, it was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Along with society, people don't want to work and this, that, and other.
Everybody don't like change.
Everybody don't like change, which was bullshit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Our new plant manager, this is probably like, what has she? I don't even think she had been there a month yet, and she threw out that word loyal. And the reason I'm talking about loyalty at the job right now, because that's our next little segment. But she threw out loyalty. Mind you, this lady just got here, and she's and she got the audacity to talk about people leaving because they're not loyal. Like, you just got here, so that means you
Don't know.
left. You left, but you don't know what's going on. Two, you left somewhere to come here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you left your job because you weren't loyal. I ain't gonna put the lady business out there, like where she came from. You know what I'm saying? So is that what you telling us? You left because you ain't loyal? You know what I'm saying? Gets a bit contradicting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. Me and you, we got similar time frames. At our current employer. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just say a lot of stuff has happened over the years to show a whole lot of disloyalty. And this lady, God bless her heart, because she don't know because she knew. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna just say this. Like, have you ever felt like over the years, have you ever felt disloyal for leaving a job?
Yeah, nah. It was required.
It was
Well,
required. Huh? Like, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, and then on top of that, like me, I've never felt disloyal for, but I felt the kind of like I felt kind of bad for like because let me say this. And I've seen this all over social media. People don't necessarily lead a job. You know what I'm saying? They leave the structure. They leave the management team. They don't necessarily leave the job. People don't hate the job. You know what I'm saying? Me, I love what I do. And everything that I've done at the company, I like doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I was to leave, it wouldn't be because of the job, the task. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. You feel me? Like, people don't leave jobs. They leave the structure. They leave the toxic environment, the hostile environment.
Exactly. You
They
took
leave, and they leave the management. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what it is. Like I hate to say it, people feel like I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like hit me up, pull me to the side, bend my ear, so to speak, like they used to say. What's up, Don?
pull my coattail.
Yeah, pull my coattail. Let me know what's
For
up.
real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not above criticism, reproach, all that other stuff. I mean, you feel I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I felt bad. I felt bad for the people I leave behind. Cause you know what I'm saying, when you be working somewhere, you form bonds and stuff with your homies and stuff like that. You hate to leave them people because it's like the way life is. It's like, dang man, when I'm be able to kick it with my homie again. You feel me? Um, but that's about it. Like, why did I write that question down? I'm looking at my questions like, nah, that don't make no sense. But let me see. Do you feel like loyalty is rewarded at workplaces nowadays?
Come on now.
Come on with it. Hell yeah.
Look, well, I can't say at our job, nah, you might every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't be expecting it though, you know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
just do my thing and go home.
I feel you. Elaborate, man. Elaborate on it. Like what? Like why do you feel like it's not like even at any job? Why you feel like loyalty
Yeah,
is not rewarded
no,
anymore?
some other people I talk to, their job is loyal to them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If something come around, they understand. If they need something, they there for them. It's not just like a pressure to get shit done and just forget you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's just once you step outside of our job and start talking to people and conversating, you see that it's not like that at other places.
Now, do you feel like loyalty is that like the reward? Should the reward be physical or should it be mental or should it be a bit of like a bit of both?
A bit of both. If it is what it is, just say that.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Not
appreciate
for real.
it, you don't have to, you know, be all outside the box and nothing. Just appreciate what I do. Don't just try to
Facts.
do what I do.
Mm-hmm. Don't take advantage of me.
Yeah, and that too.
You know what I'm saying? That's all a part of loyalty. Don't take advantage of you people. You know what I'm saying? My child, y'all forgive me, man. I'm sitting here going, my child, she home.
Think about it. We had our driver appreciation week. We're supposed
Mm,
to be driver appreciation
was
week, right?
supposed to be.
But we had to ask for a day.
Facts. That is true. I remember that.
Yeah,
I
and my brother
remember that.
for the whole week.
I remember that. Like, but it's like you said, dude. We done been there so long. But I think people's perception of loyalty and they reward for loyalty is kind of, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's kind of messed up or it's kind of, I can't even think of the word for it.
Or is it just a perception?
It's, I think okay, now I'm going to blame society because society done kind of warped people's mind in a good way and a bad way, depending on who you are, depending on how you look at things, how you was raised, how you came up in the workforce and stuff like that. man, some people just flat out feel like you don't deserve anything. Like this is good enough. And
Oh, yeah.
and then they use a fake perception to justify it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some people that that grow up poor, you know what I'm saying? That, like us with backgrounds like ours, you know what I'm saying? You grow up like mid tier, well off. I ain't gonna just say wealthy, you know, you grow up between well off and poor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the most money, but you're getting by. You know what I'm saying? They feel like that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? From where they came from, like, well, that's good. I think you're doing pretty good. You got people that sit there and do that thing. But you know, that's all. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, and we're gonna have a podcast episode
But
about that. Yeah.
I think
Huh?
you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, they always throw that little term at you. I think I think I got off topic a little bit, but I think people's perception is messed up because you got some people that don't think you deserve much. You know what I'm saying? They be like, well, I am being loyal. Like, and then some people be like, I am being loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? You still employed. And or whatever you know what I'm saying? But we talking about just job loyalty, right? Let me clear that up too. You know what I'm saying? They be like, you still employed. I think I think I'm being loyal enough. I don't work for you. You know, I work for your bosses, you know what I'm saying? But it's a whole lot of stuff in the workforce that kind of get screwed when it come to uh stuff like that. And then again, you know what I'm saying, to say all what we saying, how I'm thinking about it now, it with dealing with the people we deal with, it's probably only so much they can do anyway. You know what I mean? Because I guess they feel like they being loyal to their bosses or whatever. So
I guess
I don't know, son.
yeah.
But all right, we're gonna move to this next segment. This next segment is no, hey, look, no gang shit or anything like this. It's just what I thought to um call this topic because we talking about navigating loyalty when it comes to your close circles, like your family, friends, stuff like that. So this next segment is called Blood Ties and Beyond, Family and Friends. Like
Yeah.
I said, no gang shit. Even though Don over there wearing a whole bunch of red. Then look, we have we have no ties, okay? Shit.
I'm not affiliated.
Nah, for real, man. Like, all right, well, okay. So we talking about navigating loyalty when it comes to your close circles, like your family, your friends, the extended family, stuff like that. Have you ever had to love somebody from a distance, you know what I'm saying, for your own peace?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I want to talk about it, man. What's up?
It's basically we had a situation where we was in the trenches and shit. When it all fell down, I got blamed for it. So I had to love from a distance.
And why'd you have to love him for a distance? Like what like just couldn't trust him no more? Cause
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought that he was more than to me than what I was to him. Then
mm,
basically, I treated him like a brother. You know what I'm saying? And in turn, you do me like that, like so. I had to let that go. We
for
still
sure.
cool, still speaking all, but it'll never be like it was.
Facts. I done had a lot of I've been like I said, I've been blessed to have a lot of close friends over the years. I'm trying to think of a situation to where, you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't know, man. Me, the way I grew up, like I'm like the same as you. Anybody that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, my cutoff game is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like I will not deal with you. I will almost forget your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like my cutoff game is that strong. I will cut you off, like, and I will walk by you. I will walk by you in Walmart like I never knew you. You know what I'm saying? Close friend. I hate to say it, family or what, man, because I done heard too many stories and been in too many situations where, you know, like lives was on the line, you know what I'm saying, for for some dumb shit. Like, and I grew up paranoid because of it, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you have like, and I understand like a lot of this stuff happened when I was in high school. I understand we was, it's you call it kid shit now. Like even then, some of the people I will not talk to. You know what I'm saying? I done had I had a homeboy who I thought was my homeboy. I was dating a chick, and he backdoor, and what I'm saying, behind my back. It was all said and done, but he backdoor and started dating her or whatever. It comes out, he's like, yeah, I always liked you and this, that, and that. Like, dang, man, you feel like you been plotted on for the whole fucking time, shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? And I've just been in a whole lot of disloyal situations in the past to where like it just kind of like my structure going forward. I was like, if that's how you gonna do me, I don't need you. So I cut you completely out of my life. You know what I'm saying? I probably got holes all in my body right now from all the little chunks of people I done cut off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's normally that's how I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you family. If you family, I give you a little leeway. You know what I'm saying? Until I feel like you taking too many shots at me. I ain't gonna be out here just catching strays. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. Nah, but is learning like okay, is learning. Is loyalty, is it earned or is it automatic when it comes to your family?
Well, I don't know. That is a good question. Like, did it just happen over time from them watching you grow up? Well, I was kind of like always the favorite in my family, so I don't know. It is a good question.
I would say like okay, my for me it's easy because my older brothers, them niggas changed my diapers and shit. Them motherfuckers changed my diapers and all that. My mama gave me life, my daddy gave me life. You know what I'm saying? And then, my little sister and even my big sister, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my big sister on the podcast one of these days. My big sister I just met. It's kind of like your immediate family. I feel like it's always gonna be like automatic until something happens. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that baseline countermeasure loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna go up or down, pending on whatever happens in life, after that. So I feel
Yeah,
like with family, with immediate family, like your brothers, your sister, your mom, your dad, I feel like that's always gonna be automatic. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I kind of feel the same affinity with my cousins, like my first cousins, the ones that's my age. You know what I'm
you grew
saying?
up with. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or even my cousin Abdul and Malik and well, me and Rudy. I could say Rudy, but me and Rudy was raised like brothers. So it's like with them, just talking to them and catching up, and there's like a lot of time in between. Me and Abdul, we went to school together, and it's just like I don't know that's for me that's automatic. I lump them in with the automatic category. It's automatically loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But you got like you got other family members out here, and like it's I don't know. It's a feeling for me. You know what I'm saying? I can always like kind of judge like should I give this dude like loyalty or should I make him earn it?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like I'll save that for my other cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like uh there's in my circle there's me in the middle, there's my immediate family, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody else kind of has to earn the loyalty. You feel me? Like you you definitely earn my loyalty because you always been solid with me from the beginning. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, and we call each other brothers. Uh, yeah, you in my extended family, you know what I'm saying, circle. because I consider you my brother. People like Josh. I had Josh on the podcast. It was like destined for me and Sam because our football. As soon as he came from Dallas, I came from Louisiana. And we went to the same school, and our football lockers was right next to each other. So that was destiny in itself. So um, I feel like I'm gonna answer that question by saying this plainly. I feel like my immediate family, you know what I'm saying, that's automatic. Everybody else, you got to show me something. You feel
Yeah,
me? I'm not just gonna extend that to you. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on. I treat everybody the same. When I got to this job, everybody told me all this stuff about. I know we ain't talking about family right now. I know we talking about other shit, but I'm just saying this as an example. How I give everybody gets a clean slate when you're dealing with me. I don't care who tell me that you're a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I'm always go to you and treat you like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't did nothing because you ain't do me nothing.
yeah,
But once you start treating me a certain way or being disloyal to me and showing me who you are, then that's when loyalty and respect is gonna go hot or cold. You know what I mean?
most definitely.
But and I know we already answered this, but like, can you forgive someone but not stay loyal to them?
Well, if you're not gonna stay loyal to him, if you don't forgive him and not stay loyal to him, it's kind of like a double negative, right?
Well, like I know a lot of people say, and I done heard this in movies too. I hear people say the forgiveness part, that's for you. It's not necessarily for them. You know what I'm saying? That's for you. Like you forgive them so you can process that and you go ahead and move on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I say yes. I say you can forgive somebody and just not be loyal to them. Because even the people I done cut off, like I done forgave them. Like, yeah, I forgive you. You did what you did, but just let you stay on that side of the fence. You know what I mean? So now that I say that, what you think?
Nah, I don't even want to deal with you. It's all right. We're good.
It's like, no, I don't forgive you. I don't want to forget what you did. You did what you did.
Did that. Now, if you come to me and you know what I'm saying, then yeah. But if you don't, then I can't. Like
hmm
you ain't even. You can't stand on your chin and say you my bad. You know what I'm saying? Or I messed up. I was tripping. Whatever, whatever. If you can't do that, then why should I?
Hey, nah, I forgot. I forgot, dude. I've been messing up. I've been messing up, dude. We ain't been shouting out birthdays. We ain't been shouting out like month birthdays. They don't do it at our job no more. But we gonna do it on the Mental Game Podcast.
Bro, I forgot about that. BS going on. I forgot about that little segment.
Yeah, for real. Hey man, shout out to the June birthdays, huh?
And no anniversaries neither, honey.
Nah, no anniversaries either. The anniversaries. Nope, nope, nope. But we are in year 3. We in year 3 of the Mental Game Podcast. We gonna celebrate that that anniversary. We in year 3. But I want to shout out the June birthdays, man. Shout out to the June birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody born in June. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Gemini and Cancer.
Yeah, don't ask me, bro. Keep up.
He said I ain't into astrology. I got
Everybody said, oh, this such and such and this. I'm like, yeah, all right.
but shout out to I got 2 nieces and they both born on the same day, years apart. I got Jaslyn, that's Sam's daughter, and I got Carmen, that's my sister's daughter. My little 2 nieces, man. Shout out to them. Happy, their birthdays is coming up. So happy birthday to them. We also got my big brother Tez. He been on the podcast before. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, Tez. His birthday already passed. You know what I'm saying? I saw he was on the cruise. He ain't tell nobody, so I ain't get no party invite for this weekend. So I guess he did his thing. So shout out to all the June birthdays, man. Uh, Hope y'all spend y'all birthdays safely with some people that's been loyal to you the whole ride. But yeah, shout out to the June birthdays. I can't believe we've been forgetting. Did I do that for did I do May birthdays?
Nah,
Dang, man. Dang.
we've been running it,
I
man.
apologize to the May birthdays, man. Shout out to the May birthdays, dude. Hey, happy birthday to y'all. Happy belated birthday to all the May birthdays, man.
Happy
We
birthday.
celebrate y'all on the Mental Game Podcast. But okay. I got some off the dome pause. But I said it. Pause. Shit. I already see. I already see motherfuckers watching. Be like, hey, pause. Hey, man, Sam done made me a villain out here, dog. People hate me now, dog. Hey, people always trying to get me, dog. Every time they think I said some suspect shit at work, out in the world, or like, pause. I'm like, what? Like, dog, I didn't even start this game, man. Sam, you done made me the villain, dog. He ain't even here on the podcast for me to tell him. Made me a whole villain out here. But okay, I got some rapid fire questions. Are you ready, Don?
Go ahead.
All right, man. What's something you loyal to but you embarrassed to admit it? He said, if I'm embarrassed to admit it, how the fuck I'm gonna say it on national on this national broadcast?
You can't even think of it. It's so, you can't even come up like,
It's like, man, what is that? Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Like, yeah, what's something you loyal to, but you embarrassed to admit it? Come on, man, you gotta give me something.
bruh, nothing.
Don said he's an open book. He ain't embarrassed of nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
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 They can't think of nothing.
Nothing.
God damn.
Like ice cream, like
That's a good one, son. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, that count. That count. Hey, I give you that one. That count. He said, I don't know, ice cream. Hey, that count. A lot of people need to stop eating fucking junk food and ice cream and shit. I would say that's one of my triggers too, dog. Cause not too long ago the doctor said I went to the doctor. She said I had kidney stones, and she like, and generally for the most part, I'm a healthy person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I gets my fruits and my vegetables in. You know what I'm saying? I do my 25 push up. You know what I'm saying? When I think about it, but I could do a whole lot more. But you know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to fucking sweets, man. Like that's my Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think it was anything to be embarrassed about until, you learn how that shit affect your health. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, I used to be big on sweets. I don't even too much eat it no more.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it.
Yeah, it just faded away.
Really? How'd you do that?
Bro, it just faded away, man.
Let me get it. Let me get it. Sweets was disloyal to you, so you cut it off.
Yeah, I cut him off. Had to go. Had to go.
No, man. So I would say sweet. Yeah, because like I told you, man, I'm only loyal to the things that I thought was doing me some good. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel like they've been doing me bad, been plotting on me from behind the scenes, cut that bitch off. You feel me?
Cut it.
And it's funny because my next rapid fire question. All right, you walk into a store. What's the first aisle you going to?
Now, what store I'm going to?
Any store. Yeah, man, this your world. We just coast up.
First store I'm going to. If I'm going to the corner store, I'm going to the freezer.
Okay.
Grab me a nice little 6-pack. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Flip back around. If I'm at the dollar store, I'm gonna go check out the outdoor section because I might need some of their tools.
For
Let's
sure.
see, charcoal or shit like that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna flip around. Probably go to the deodorant aisle if I need some mouthwash, shit like that. Then I'm out the store. I ain't get no candy, none of that. No chips, none of that. I ain't even going.
Hey, hey, I feel like I'm being attacked right now, man. What you mean no candy, no chips and stuff like that? What you trying to say, Dad?
In the grocery store, I try to avoid them.
Nah, for real. I'm always
Like,
in, man.
then scrape it and right back out the door.
I'm always in the drink aisle, dog. I don't care where I'm at. I go to HEB, Walmart. I'm always going to the drink aisle first, or the clearance aisle. If I'm in Walmart, I'm in.
Oh yeah,
I always.
well, I'm coming straight through the automotive section, getting what I gotta get and getting straight back out of there.
Yeah, cause Walmart devil, man.
Yeah,
Walmart force you to spend money. Like, ooh, I
yeah.
need dope. Ah, you can turn your bitch head around.
Because they'll put it up there and you'll be like amazed, like you be drawn to it.
Yeah, not for real.
Yeah, I
And
get
Walmart, they masters of upselling shit, man. They'll put that. They'll know you need it. They put that shit in the aisle.
it. In the
like,
middle of
like you know you need this. All right, it might not be here long. You know it might. And then you be thinking that shit on sale. That shit regular price like a motherfucker,
what?
bruh. Hey, it don't make it. It make it like this. How bad it is. This is how bad it is. I went to Walmart the other day and they had the fuck. What was it? I think it was like some either barbecue grills or picnic, the little lawn chairs or whatever. Right? Had the price. You know, have 'em in the middle of the aisle. The price biggest day. You know, it's like upsell because you know it's about to be the summertime. So you know what people do in the summertime? They barbecuing. They sitting outside. Man, I went to the aisle where, like the regular aisle where this stuff's supposed to be. It's the same fucking price. People selling you a goddamn dream, setting up a trap for you. It looked like your camera froze. And I think we having technical difficulties. I think Don camera froze. Don camera froze. He might be jumping back in here in a little bit. The Don, man. But yeah. See what happened. Well, I don't know what happened to Don, but now we was coming to the end of the podcast anyway. I just wanna say um to the men out there with it being Men's Mental Health Month. Men, fellas, young men, you know what I'm saying? Boys becoming men. You know, don't stop doing what you love, you know, no matter what. Not just, you know, I know what I said earlier, not just because you're in a relationship or because you got other obligations that you get into, like getting a job because you need to make money and stuff like that. Don't stop doing what you love. Find your thing and stick to it. It's not selfish. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's survival. Because I feel like we got a lot of men that have this stigma that we have to live up to, and we kind of lose ourselves trying to pursue that instead of pursuing things that we love. You know what I'm saying? Your mental health is important. It's very important. You know, it needs a place that, like, I feel like your mental health needs a place to breathe, grow, and ultimately grow. And you know, you can only do that by putting yourself in a space to where you can uh be organically you. Yeah, that's all I can say, man. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I lost my co-host, but we gonna be all right. We still doing it. We still got the message out there, man. I appreciate y'all for listening, watching, you know, as we continue on this journey, this Mental Game Podcast journey. We love y'all. And hey, we're gonna see y'all next time. We out.